Oh, switch it over. Wake up! Wake up, markets! We're gonna start it off this morning with a little different than how we usually do. I wanted to react to this because it just came out. um, it's like a $20 million um insider trading case, and it's got something to do with Trump and Milana, whatever. I think. Not 100% sure. I haven't watched it yet, but this just dropped like yesterday. So I'm under the impression that it's in the current events category. So before we dive into the charts, because the charts is doing a whole bunch of weird stuff, so it ain't really a rush. I'm not like itching to get in the trade or anything like that. So we're gonna check this out for a little bit, see what's going on with this, and you know get some good clips. Wait, if you're watching the replay, before you get into it, if you think you're gonna get some value out of this video, hit that like button, that sub button, and that bell icon. All of that is gonna tell the algorithm that this is good content, needs to get pushed to the moon. All right, let's get into it. Is that right? Yeah, I'll say that terminology is a little malleable because um in the space of trading forex and indices and commodities, when you hear somebody say that they're sniping, that just means that they got the ladder out, they done got on the roof, got they bolt action out, and they about to hit NASDAQ with the belt straight to the booty cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like minimal drawdown entries. That's really what sniping means in the space. Now this is just that's just like cheating. What he's like, if you're getting in before anybody knows, then that's just straight up insider trading. So when I'm talking about we be sniping on the channel, it's not what he's describing. You know what I'm saying? Can you? Oh, Diddy's verdict came out not long ago. We're gonna switch over to that after this. That was easy. Type. We got merch too. Y'all gotta go to the description of any of our videos. Hey, I need better friends. Yo, I need better friends. What? I mean, like, I look. I'm not like surprised because I know this happens every day, right? But it's just like when you have it right here, proven and you know what I'm saying, tracked. It's just like, man, I need some new friends. Tell me what's about to pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm the best trader I know. Like, I'm an oracle with this. But this is just borderline cheating. Corruption, corruption, fuckery. Before we get into it, he probably tells us who it is. I think it's Barron Trump. Before we get all the way into it, and he puts more names out. I think Barron is gonna come into. I think his name's gonna pop up in this. I don't know if that for sure. We're watching, seeing this together on live. But I think because he's got to be the mastermind behind this BS, right? Right? Doesn't he look like a mastermind, chat? Like when you see him in the pictures, he be posted up cold, cold. I swear, bro, Baron got ice in his veins, yo. Ah, ads. You don't look ads. You don't look ads. Yeah. Needed. Yeah. crazy. All right, just to kind of give my 2 cents on all that. So it seems like the administration ain't really super tied into it. But do I believe Barron still ain't got nothing to do with it? No, not at all. I think Barron covered his tracks well because he's not mentioned not one time here. So good on him. Although I will mention as well, this is no statement of fact. I'm not. This is purely speculation on the information at hand. I ain't in no legal hot water with nobody. Don't come at me crazy. Don't come at me crazy. Okay. I don't want zero smoke with the administration. I promise. Um, but I mean, like the thing is, it's like everything. The administration's hands are clean in this. It seems. Uh, now, how, are they really clean? I don't know. I don't know. Looks clean. I mean, it seems like it's you gotta blame the tech guys. You know what I'm saying? It's like I doubt Mrs. Trump has anything to do with it much. I mean, like he, people in that range. Of course, they all come from a scammy time. You know what I mean, in that age range. But at the same time, they all don't really understand crypto that much. They get it, of course, but they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I under the impression that she has no idea what's going on? No, but like now. I think she knows what's going on now. But like, it seems from the evidence presented here that that these two guys are just kind of doing their own thing. They got overzealous. They're like, oh snap! Like we're working with the first lady of the United States of America. We could run up a bag. Stupid, because they could have ran up a way bigger bag by not scamming people. Like I don't understand that. Like there's so many people that get in the financial space and decide to scam instead of just like grind for it a little bit. And it's like, listen, the hard work pays off in the space in time. It's like you just got to give it a little bit of time. I mean, because the quick money goes away when you know what I'm saying, when you put in anything, any part of the financial sector, whether you're doing trading, investing, capital management, or real estate, or fintech, whatever it is. It's just like go. If you're gonna do it, go hard. And like the space is never gonna go away. Finance is never gonna go away. It's gonna change. It's gonna develop. It's gonna what I'm saying, grow, but it's not gonna go away. You know what I mean? So it's just like I don't know. It makes it harder for people like me to do business when folks are still doing things like that on that big of a scale. You know what I mean? Like the president's wife. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Let's look at these charts. Let's check out these charts. Share this tab instead. um, Move that over just a little bit so I can see a little better. Take a look at NASDAQ tweaking. I said, it's not yesterday's live, it was on Monday's live. We're probably gonna get a bounce reaction off of here. That is exactly what happened. Price isn't breaking out of here, so I mean, not yet. If it does, we'll move accordingly. But I think I don't know, these lows look delicious, y'all. These lows look delicious. I think price is gonna come down and see about this over here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it has enough structure to go higher. I'll say that. Like, it doesn't seem like it's lacking structure off of this move. But Things are mad choppy now. Let me see US 30. Yeah, so they're moving. They're not moving particularly the same. Got stopped out in profit in that little entry. I think that was on the live session. Oh yeah. Got stopped. Well, not really in profit. It was more so like break even. It was more. It was like a couple bucks. Not much. Sent that to the chats. I hope somebody was able to make a little something. That's peculiar, isn't it? These markets tweaking right now. That's what I thought. Somebody said that they weren't moving together. I was like, what do you mean? And it's like, okay, well they're not. Sorry, excuse me. But when we see that divergence, we usually end up seeing a pretty crazy move afterwards. So, what I think is probably going to happen here is U30 is going to go catch this box that we left down here. It's a fairly good entry for a buy to go higher. We marked the day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, I think I marked this yesterday while I was chilling on my charts. So when price gets here, very confident in price going to touch that area. I believe NASDAQ's probably just going to continue higher. They're going to continue diverging. And then when this does a slight little pullback on this area, if it actually continues higher. Oh, sorry. I had a long night. My son did not want to sleep very much. We'll probably get a pullback to this level while that's together, and then they'll move off from there together. Now that's just a ballpark prediction, just based on seeing it and what's going on fundamentally. Cause I mean, like I'm not like a NASDAQ bull for real, or a U30 bull or anything like that. Or I'm not a NASDAQ bear. Sorry, excuse. I'm more so on the bull side. But right now I could see a good pullback. Like, but with this whole little engulfing candle right here, it's like, she might just keep shooting higher. We'll react and trade accordingly. But it's just like, it's tricky. It's tricky when you're basically at the top of a trend, right? And you see so much good opportunity below price. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather miss an okay trade, waiting for a great trade, than lose a trade. You know? So I'm willing to just kind of wait it out and see how she wants to move. Let's look at gold real quick. Okay, so we got like a little retail reverse head and shoulders right there. Just pay attention to right there. Folks be paying attention to too much of the chart. It's like the past matters for key levels and whatnot, but like, you know, for current entries, not really. Slight little wick, tried to pull back, little shoulder there. Price, I say, here we'll give it this. Price clears this level, breaks above this level, probably see a slight little retest, and then we can go higher. I like that trade. I do. My trades always take so long though. Just 'cause I'm really patient. Yeah, that's it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Get rid of that. Yeah, price breaks through here, gives us a retest, pull the trigger, bang. Like that. Like that. I hate that I did the reaction. I'm thinking about it now. I hate that I did the reaction on the live instead of just recording the reaction and then going live, because I'm gonna have to wait a day for YouTube to process it so I can actually download it, chop it, and then post it as just a reaction. Because that's kind of, I mean, like he said it. That was a mouthful. That's it's not little news. Insider trading behind the president's wife's name is not little news. So definitely gonna want to get that video out soon, like tomorrow or tonight if it processes, but it probably won't process by tonight. And okay, so we got that set up. Rewind if you need to know it again. See it again. Take a look at Bitty Bitcoin. We missed the entry, but I don't think we really did. I mean, I don't know. It happens sometimes. You're just wrong about where the entry is, where the sniper entry is. That's what I was talking about. Sniper entry. Goddamn 13. Excuse my language. 1,300 pips off. But let's see how this level plays, because we're at a quote resistance. Right? So let's see if we break above it, or she wants to calm down. But I like this level. I really like this level on Bitcoin. So, in good old precision trading fashion, we are going to wait it out. What else we got on the docket? Oh yeah, I was looking at USD Chef yesterday. I want to pull back to like this area. I guess I'm okay with like here for real. Like this zone. I want to pull the trigger for a sell here, and then if it doesn't work out, it'll be a really tight stop loss right above this area here, probably about like right stop loss like right here ish, most likely. And if that, if that entry doesn't work out, then we'll be looking to sell it here. But I'm definitely looking to sell USD Chef. I super duper like this trade. It's super duper with the trend. It's just, it is fairly overextended to the downside, right? But this right here is a super key level getting broken, right? So since that's the case, I'm not expecting it to trade too much into that. That's why I like these two entries here. If it wasn't, like if this wasn't the key level that was just broken, then I'd be a lot more wary of it having a little more pullback potential. But like I said, since this is the case, this is the case. So we can trade it like this. Honestly, I might just go ahead and set a pending order. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Right there in the middle of it. Take this. Tight stop right there. Take this down to fresh lows. We take it down to fresh lows. Do that. What's that? 79630. Hate to miss it. 6. Forget 687 works. We're gonna go with seriously chef. We're gonna go with 3. Sell limit. Confirm. The short stop loss at 79965. I like that. Round number. Pull trigger, yeah. It looks like that on the screen. So you know I put the entry in. You know what I'm saying? I meant to let y'all know. I'm in a competition. It's a funded competition actually. This gonna get sold heavy on my competition account. As you can see here. We're in NZD CAD and GBP CAD buys. I can see that right there. Hey, they started roasting me on TikTok about my cracked screen. It's like, how you a trader, you got a cracked screen? It's like, bro, I'm gonna drop this in another 2 weeks. I'm not in no rush to fix my phone screen. And I don't like the big bulky cases, bro. It doesn't feel nice. And then like the screen, it's like, bro, I'm clean, but like I be eating and whatnot, and then they get on there and then it's sticky and it's not as easy to wipe off as just a regular screen. So like, I might start going with an Android, y'all. You know what I mean? They're indestructible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the batteries don't pop out no more, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I might make the switch. I'm not gonna lie. I break all my phones, like a lot, often. I've probably spent in 2025. I've probably spent like $1,000 fixing my phone. My phone's multiple because I have multiple phones. Probably about $1,000 because it costs about like $90. Sometimes 80 if you this repair spot you go to is a little cheaper to fix it. And it's been like about 5 times each phone. 4 or 5 times each phone. So like roughly 10 times. So about around taxes and comes out to around $1,000 roughly fixing my phone. So I've kind of just got fed up with myself because like before I went on a trip for what was it what holiday was it? What one of the last trips I went on right before we left to hit the road, right? I'm chilling, cleaning out one of the cars. Tell me how it's parked by a sewer. Y'all, I dropped my phone down the sewer. Now, every morning, because like HOA got the sprinkler set up for everybody's yard, so like it just started every morning. And the way the road's set up, all the water from everybody's yard comes trickling down to that sewer every morning. So like I had like maybe 45 minutes to figure out how to get my phone out before all the sprinklers cut on, and it was uppity up. And I was in the middle of a lot of business conversations, so I just didn't feel like going through the whole set up a new phone process in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So they had to call the fire department because, the manhole cover is locked. You can't just pull it up and go in there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get the key from the city. So I had to call the fire department. And I ain't gonna lie. I felt so embarrassed. I was like, bro, y'all just unlock it. I'm gonna go down there and grab it. Like, y'all ain't gotta go down there and grab it. So I went down there and grabbed it myself. Like, cause it's like, dude, your phone? You dropped your phone in the sewer? You know what I'm saying? I felt stupid. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have to actually have them go down there and get it for me. That's some, I don't know. It just felt soft. You know what I mean? So I went down there and grabbed it. But that's how it got more cracked. And I just didn't care to get it fixed. Because it had like a little crack before that. But now it's like, it looks like somebody punched it. But it's fine, because like, it's not like it works any different or anything like that. It's just not aesthetically pleasing for most people. But, you know, my phone is mostly for just handling business. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. So it's like when I want to watch something, it's a really, really big TV over there. You see that? Really big TV. Yeah. Just watch everything on that. And then we actually have another TV over here. We just rearranged the room. It's way more spacious now for some reason. But we put a TV over here just for my son. But like, he's an infant, so he doesn't really care. We're just extra ass parents for real. I mean, like, when we put on the show that sings about avocados, I think, I don't know what that shit is, but he likes that. He likes that. We plan to be very selective about like what he watches, how much he watches, and things like that. Like, I'm not just gonna like give him my iPad and just like, you know, let him do whatever. No, like, don't want to be on that. He's gonna get an Etch-a-Sketch. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like we had. You get Etch-a-Sketch. He gonna be watching Backyardigans for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? On big TV. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like real deal, regular-ish. You know. Okay, so we got USD Chef set. Now let's forget about it. We'll remember it after it runs us up a bunch of money, and then we see it in profit. So we got NASDAQ going higher. I want to see like I'd like an hourly close, right? Yeah, I'd like an hourly close. A 30-minute close is cool, but like the way the markets is playing, like let's be a little extra sure, guys. Let's be a little extra sure. So, just gonna plot it out because, you know, we haven't started the 24/7 streams yet. So after I plot everything out, it's just there. You know, you gotta just rewind it if you really need it. Hourly closes, because hourly's not closed. Hourly closes, and we get a candle that builds on this. So say hourly closes right here. Pop out. Mwah. Now I'm confident in this level, right? Pull back. Mwah. Pull the trigger. Stop loss right up under here. Low risk. Super low risk. TP at the top. Real easy, like. Not the top, tippy top. TP at like almost the top, where it's still a little, where price consolidate, where you know price, it likes price. I don't ever like the TP at the very top or very bottom of consolidations, because I found after years of trading that it doesn't always dig into the consolidations like you think it does, or like you think you want it to. You know what I'm saying? So just get where the going's at and get out. You know what I'm saying? So seems like this is where the going's at, and we'll let that play out. We are at 40 minutes of our 30-minute stream. Granted, we've done less trading this stream than usual, but like I said, I wasn't super like eager to just jump into the markets or anything. because we have oh, it dipped lower than that level. Oh, I didn't make my stop loss this. Yeah, that's why. I really hope nobody did that. I try to mention it more often to make sure everybody knows. When I put a stop loss on here, unless I say that I'm putting the stop loss on my phone, it's not malleable and it's not on my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's just like an area I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I still like this trade? And I do. I do still like this trade. I believe whatever this extra movement is, because I did wake up late, and I didn't get the full spiel. Let me see. I did get a slight update from my lead analyst, but it doesn't really feed this story that much. Bank boost payouts in wake of stress tests. The results show that large banks are well positioned to weather a severe recession. The Fed said the scenario in this year's test led to lower loan losses in less severe scenario, and a less severe scenario, due to the mild slowing of the U.S. economy in 2024. The concern with this news is that there has been several business reports that banks have records amount of delinquent loans. Another concern is that in March 2023, when Silicon Valley banks and other banks failed, the Federal Reserve Bank stress tests only tested for credit risks and not interest rate risks. Okay, so to make that simple, they got confidence from stress tests, but they didn't test the right stress, and now different stress are stressing the economy out, and um, you know, the dollar's still on the chopping block. The banks are still on the chopping block because, the stress test said that we would hold up based on loan losses, but for some, how do you not? I don't understand how you not really account for the interest there, but due to rates not being where investors, businesses, banks would like them to be, I'm guessing that you know that sentiment in itself is kind of skewing the data per se on like how we can read it, step it out, and kind of see how well the economy will hold up. Um, I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but I think we need to crash, guys. I think we need to crash, and some money needs to flow, but not to the places that the hand wants it to go. Like, most more regular everyday people need to go ahead and get with this investing stuff, because then when everything goes to ish, you're not left just holding America's bag, because that's literally what they're trying to do. They're trying to leave Americans holding the debt bag and not no cash. That's the end goal. Save the banks, get out of Dodge, have cash on hand, because it's going to get bad. That's the name of the game right now in the financial space. So if you're a regular everyday person, you know what I'm saying, just watching this, just want to let you know from a hedge fund manager, that's the vibe. Have cash on hand because things are going to get bad. So, right now, over 50% of Americans don't have $1,000 in savings. So the cash on hand is shot already. You guys need to start learning this investing stuff. It's getting more and more important. We over here have created tools to make it easier for you guys. We have the bird's eye view tool that helps traders execute trades better, and then we have the Harmony bot, and that literally just executes trades for you. You don't even have to learn how to trade if you don't want to. You can just buy the bot, let it trade on your phone, and then when everybody's panicking and their 401ks are literally turning into flaming piles of dog doo-doo, well, you'll be fine, because your phone is just going to be printing money for you. You know what I'm saying? So you're welcome for spending months and months and months and months and months building, back testing, coding to get it right for you guys. The link to that is in the description of our most recent video. The Can't even think of it off the top of my head. But it's going to be in the description of all of the future videos. So by the time you're watching this, you might have a whole nother video out anyway. So it doesn't really make much of a difference because it's going to be there. Now, if you're watching this before the 4th of July, letting you know that we do have, we are doing a deal for the bot until the launch. Launches the full price launch is 4th of July. All right. And the 4th of July. So y'all gonna have all day on 4th of July to get active if you want. But 4th of July will be the last time that this bot will ever, and I mean ever, in life, be this cheap. Now we might probably gonna drop some cheaper bots later, maybe. I don't know. But this bot here will never be priced this low. It's even the price that we're launching it at, the $9.97, is still under where I set out to have the price at. But we do price controls to kind of stay competitive in the market, but also be able to meet our goals. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure it's not too hard for that regular everyday person to get into the space due to it being too expensive or anything like that. But at the same time, we still gotta meet our targets. You know what I'm saying? So if you're interested in that, definitely hit the links on all of the descriptions or DM somebody on the team, any of the TDB accounts. Somebody will get back to you really quickly. I'm about to get off of here. Y'all got the trade setups. GBP CAD is it's a really big swing. Like I'm swinging this probably for the next 3 weeks, if not even longer. You know what I'm saying? So GBP CAD, I'm not too worried about the specific entry that much. I'm more so focused on the geopolitics in regards to GBP CAD. So as it stands, fundamentally we're still this trade is still supported. So gonna wait it out, gonna let it happen. We got a set and forget already in place. I'm pretty confident in that trade. So you guys have some value right there. If you're taking the value, if you're getting the value, if you're understanding the value that you're getting here in this video, on this channel, from me, from my team, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell icon. All that's free. Tells the algorithm that this is good content. I'm gonna say this over and over again. I'm gonna keep saying it, so y'all just always just hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. All right. But again, I'm just gonna tell the algorithm that this is good content. It's gonna shoot it to the moon. We're gonna go to the moon together. The goal is to help as many people as possible. Like I have a goal of like having 1,000 testimonials, like 1,000 real deal Holyfield. Like it can be from a trader, it can be from a person that just read one of my books. It doesn't matter from where it comes from. I want 1,000. Like I've worked with a lot of clients. I have over 1,000 testimonials. But when you change somebody's life so much that they then want to go out of their way to be more vocal about how you change their life? Well, that's the goal. That's what I want to do. I want to be so impactful that people can't be silent about how I've helped them, how TDB has helped them, how my team has guided them, mentored them to be better, whether it be in business, in finance, in life, in relationships, whatever it is. Okay, so the goal is to just be the light out here. All right, I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.